Hi guys, and welcome to my YouTube channel. Today we are going to make some chicken, some cabbage and some rice. As you can see, leo ni mautamu tu, nothing else, bringing you the best and the easiest meals to recreate in your homes. So we started off with, you can just see how juicy it looks. It just looks nice, just nice, and I can tell you the taste was better than the economy that we have right now. Mouth watering. You all know whose YouTube channel this is. So this is Le Madame. Karibuni, and let us cook. So I had my pot, I had placed it on the fire, so I just wanted to add oil. You need to have it really hot, and then you need to be generous with the amount of oil that you're putting, the same way you're being generous with the taxes that we are paying to you know who. And then you just let the pot out here. I was just chilling, just checking out the prices of tissue and not what. And then as I waited for the pan to heat, I brought out my chicken that had marinated earlier, and I decided to try it out. Oh God, just listen to the sizzle. So I continued placing the chicken in there. The reason as to why we do this when the pan or your skillet is really hot is so that you can get the skin to be really crispy, and when you're cooking, your chicken does not fall off. It does not start like usidhani ni mincemeat tunapika. You need to have like a class. Your food needs to look nice. Your food needs to look like inajua kenye inafanya. And this is the channel where you know what you're doing. Just look at that. The marinade is marinating. So I had to add a little liver. Simondo is coming there. I of course I'm the cook with the most, and then I just had to let it continue cooking on high flame. So make sure you do not reduce the fire, just let it be on high flame. That's how you're going to acquire a really nice crispy skin. So that is just me, of course, kukoroga, checking if my skin is crispy. Hapa nikagonga nje vibaya sana. Then I tried again. This time round, some had started crisping. So, and I did not want to burn my chicken. Of course, Le Madame cannot serve burnt food. So there it is. Some of them have really crisp, and just turning, just doing the most, just doing the most. Just doing the most. You can also do the most. So just take them out. Make sure you're burning nothing. Make sure you're just doing, you're just giving it your best. Cooking is an art, and all artists express themselves in different ways. So just do it. So as I continue to turning, I decided sijui nijipe break, and that's me on break. And then I decided this drumstick was giving me headaches, more than some things in this life. So I just turn, continue looking after my babies. This is the part where you can't cook and nini. So I decided to bring on the onions ndio hizo hapo. So I added the onions at this point here. It's where we usually just koroga, infuse them together, mix them, confuse them, the same way house levy and tax levy was confusing us. Confuse, infuse. Yawa, that is the only way to get the onion and your nyama, your kuku to like mix. And then at this point I decided just be extra nginai. Le Madame, be extra. Add salt. It needs to be salty, because I really don't taste when cooking. So at this point I just had to do it so that my guest can not add salt at the table. And then I covered for a while, and then I remembered we sijaeka nini dania stems. I've not added the coriander stems, so I brought them out. Can you smell that? Can you smell that? I can. So I added them in, and then I was like, let's stir again. Let's stir. Baby, what are you telling me? Stirring is me, and me is stirring. So we continued stirring, and then I was like, enough. Let me go and check on some emails. Just cover it, leave it for a while. Came back, checked on my cuckoo again. Be blinded, you guys. Be blinded by the aroma. So I'm just there, and then I decided, Mwana, let me bring my grated tomatoes. This is grated tomatoes, not blended. This is grated tomatoes. I added them. Hapo ndio mimi I'm making sure kila kitu imetoka, kila kitu the same way, everything tunalipia tax kwa kila kitu. So I'm there again confusing my meat. It does not know what's happening. This is I think this is massaging of the food. So that is me just massaging. Then I decided, let me just add a little bit of something, because of course we must add something. I'm African, I'm Kenyan, manzi, lazima nikwe extra. So this is me bringing a cube. I'm not going to say they have not sponsored this nini. So ndio hiyo imewekwa hapo ndani. I cannot see it, but I stir until hata hiyo yenyewe ijue, it must bring out the good taste in my food. So that's me. Niliongeza maji kama muoni, I feared. So nikafunika, and then I'm just there looking at it from above, and then I decided, you guys, see, I can make my rice mkiniangalia. And I moved with it. So that's my pot there. I don't know what I was doing really, but twende kazi. So I decided to bring mafuta. Kidogo the mafuta ikaisha. The same way tax inanyonya mshahara zetu zote. Anyway, but God, my provider, decided, baby girl, ndio hiyo. So I took out some salt, added in, and then at this point I decided it's not enough, tuongeze. I think I brought out my aromat. Aki, this spice, I don't want to sitaki kusema kitu, but nilileta tu. So I put, nikaeka vilivyo, like anyways, and then I decided to let it heat, and then I brought out the white pepper, and since I didn't need to do a lot because I'd done something in the chicken, so I just used the white pepper there kidogo, and then I let the oil and the spices infuse. So I gave it a little time hapo shikane or whatever, and then I decided to stir kama kawa kama dawa bila kuchelewa. So zikachanganyikana hapo, nikakoroga mimi mwenyewe, nikakoroga. Then I decided, I'm not here to suffer. I'm not here to do this. So I decided to bring out the rice. Ndio hiyo glass ya kwanza. Wale wa hukuosha mchele haukukua hapo. So that's the first glass. That is the second glass. And then I decided to let it stay in the fire. Of course, koroga. Hapa hakuna kazi ingine, ni kukoroga. In this channel, kazi ni kukoroga. So I'm there just stirring. My friend, I need a DJ here. So that's me just stirring. Then I decided it's enough. It's enough, you guys, it's enough. So I'm there, I covered it. You just need to leave it for a while so that it can ishike moto, my friend. Hizi vitu zote ni joto. Hii mwezi ni ile. Yeah, okay, praise Jesus. So I'm just there, and then I decided, let us just add water. We need to go and sit down. We are not here for the whole day. So I just added the first glass of water. I did another one. And then I was like, how many glasses? No. Tuongeze zingine mbili. That is the other one. And then the last one. There it is. Again, kama kawa, what do? Stir. You guys do what? Stir. Stir. Those who have tasted my food, don't ask what I do. I only stir. So I went back to the chicken. I'm there like, baby girl, what's happening? What's happening? And then it's there like inatokota. Wah, sikieni Kiswahili. Decided to add coriander ama dania. These are the leaves. I'm not a huge fan of the dania, but I have to do it for aesthetics, as they say it. So I'm there, and then I remembered, ring light haija nini, there is no lighting, hamoni vizuri. And then I said, let there be light. And there it is. It's just kutokota tokota, inatokota tokota vilivyo. And then I decided, let me nipoeshe moto. Hii kitu, hizi dania zitaivia uko mbele, uko mbele. And then there it is, just nataka tu muone, hakuna kitu nilikuwa nafanya. Then nikakumbuka, si hapa kulikuwa na kamaini na sina mtoto, so me, who is the baby? Me, I'm the baby. That is just me looking for it. And then I found it. Ndio hiyo. Sitaonyesha nikikula because it might be taxed. That is it. That is me disappearing to go and devour. Then I just let the chicken kafunika. So by this time the rice ilikuwa ishaiva. Sitawaambia ni dakika ngapi because by this time I was not looking. So I'm like, hey, you're doing well. You're doing well. You're not the star of the dish, but you're doing well. I brought out the fork. I just had to kizungu imepotea kuinua to fluff it out. Woo! I just had to fluff it out. Mnaona imetokea kamoja. It's 1-1. It did well. I did myself. My mama is proud of me. So I'm just there flapping it out. At this point, I think I'd poeshad the gas. So I'm like, oneni tu. Then I just funikad. And I think I set the sufuria aside. So I brought out the other one. I remembered, lazima tukule mboga. So ndio mimi naongeza mafuta kwenye sufuria. Kidogo. I'm like, let this oil heat. Let me figure out something else. Hapa, I think I was just muzururo kama mumama. And then I decided, okay, I think hii mafuta imekuwa moto. I think I'm just checking for the oil to really heat well. There's something about heating your mafuta vizuri and how it brings out the food. So at this point, nikajaribu, I threw something inside there, and then I decided to add salt. Then I added 1 Royco cube. 1, guys, 1. As the start of the dish, I just added 1. Kama kawa, kama dawa, sitarudia. You guys already know what I'm doing. Ndio huyo mimi. And then I decided, iko sawa. And then I started adding my cabbage. Ndio hiyo. Cabbage ilikuwa mingi. It is, the doctor says, lots of veggies, proteins, and a little bit of starch. But who are we? Do we even follow? Hawajui kenye wanatuambia. Anyway, that is just me stirring. Today, it's a stirring affair. Actually, I don't know. So I'm just there, nakoroga vilivyo. Kukoroga tu, na ukimaliza kukoroga unaserve. So that is me korogaing. This cabbage was not haikuwa inashikana. Ama what do they say? I wanted to say it in my mother tongue, but wacha tu. It is just there, but at long last decided to cooperate. There it is. And then I was like, nice. You're now getting it. So at this point I decided tufunikie ama nikasema ni sawa, wacha tufunikie. So nikaifunikia hapo kidogo. Na niko na wacha nikufunue wewe. Cabbage inanga nini aroma. So wacha isiwagonge. So I'm there kukoroga tena, and then I remembered be extra. Nikaleta kitunguu na dania hapo, nikaeka kitunguu, and then I did the dania there, and then I'm like, the coriander. And then I'm there like stirring. Just stirring again. And then Nika notice the cabbage has the cabbage juice. And I really don't like that cabbage juice. You can't serve with the cabbage juice. So I decided I think I'll just cover it and let it isha. Anyway, let me add another ka cube ndio ikuwe na taste. You know cabbage saa zingine inaweza taste vile inataka. So I'm there. And then I'm there stirring again. Hey guys, you at this point you need to be stirring on my behalf. So I'm just there kukoroga. After that, I did what? After that, what did I do? I just korogad again. Then I covered the cabbage and gave it time to, again, my mother tongue just came in mind. Then after a while, nikaifunua, nikaangalia, nikaona, hii nika imeanza kukauka, inataka kuungua, hapa hii isimamishe rege. It is about to stop rege here. So I just stirred it one more time and I was like, this is ready. This is ready to be served. It's hot. It's coming in hot. So iko mambo ingine. Iwadau. Direct. Let's serve. Kamchele nilikuwa nimeshawatengenezea hapo. Hey, msishangae vile mahoteli huzifanya. So ndio mimi kamchele hapo show off kidogo. Kako tu na design yake. Le madam herself. Achelewi huyu. Nikaamua, cabbage, since you're not the star, come in second. You come in second. Second place ni yako. Nikaeka vizuri. I'm just there serving the vegetables, trying to observe the portions of the doctors, nutritionist. Lakini wapi? I brought now the bibi harusi of this meal. Uni kuku. This is the chicken. After kukula nini, during the whole week, I had to have kakuku hapa. So there it is. I'm just trying to arrange it. You can't just bring your plate ikikaa vile inataka. You cannot serve vile inataka. Nikarealize amuoni vizuri. Nikasema wacha niwaletee karibu. Wadau, there it is. Nikaamua gadhufu hapo juu katafanya chakula imeremete, na ndio hiyo. Hata kama sina muonji, oneni chakula. Look at that food, you guys. Cheki manenos. I was in love with this meal. I outdid myself, you guys. Hizi zingine nakuanga nikiwaletea michezo na si ya paka na panya, but I'm just there. Anyway, you guys, kwaherini, cause I can't spend more time. Bye. Au revoir.